Hey there, we'd like to welcome you
to a little place that we think is really cool.
Let's talk about the music, let's have a laugh.
You already know what it is.
It is the Plug
Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast.
It's the Plug Podcast.
You already know who it is. So why are we still singing this? Let's get on with the Plug Podcast.
So meta, I love it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Spooky Cast.
We have gone like 2 years in this room not knowing we could do that with our voice.
Do what with our voice? This is my normal voice.
Me too.
I feel so left out. I feel excluded.
If you didn't know who it was.
My name is Josh Taylor.
And I'm Diego Barraza, and today...
We are here with a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Greetings, Earth. Are we on Earth?
Yes.
Yes.
Greetings, Earth. I am Dr. Robot from the year 9 million.
So I have some questions straight off the bat.
Million. In the distant future.
I have some questions.
Before the questions.
Okay.
Can you play the song?
Ah, okay.
And then we'll get into
Sorry,
questions.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really distracted. I hope you can forgive me.
Why are you distracted?
I have a song. Here we go.
What would you like to plug about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, you can maybe just start with the questions if you want.
Okay, so a few questions. So, you're not from Earth.
No.
Okay, but you are from the distant future.
Yes, the year 9 million to be precise.
The year 9 million. What's the year 9 million like?
It's terrible. It's really bad.
Not that much different from right now, to be honest.
There are more rules in the future.
Oh, no.
In the year 9 million, you see there are only doctors and robots.
Wait.
Is that canon?
Wait, so does that mean you are some sort of freak incident?
Yes,
Oh
that
my
is
goodness.
correct.
Wow, you've got the law down.
Yeah, I'm across it. It all checks out. It all makes sense to me.
Yes, in the future there are only doctors and robots, but there is one Dr. Robot.
Great. Okay, good. Well, it's a pleasure to have you,
The
Dr.
horn
Robot.
stab.
Pleasure to be here.
My next question, where did you get your doctorate? And can it be certified on the internet? Does the internet
True.
exist in the year 9 million?
Not exactly.
Okay.
For you see, in the future there is no specific matter or space per se.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like a sort of quantum sort of situation.
Yes, there are only completely hypothetical holographic images and resonances of past happenings in history.
Got
Damn,
it.
all right.
So it's quantum. Very
Yeah, you got it. You
very
got it. You cross it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is all well and good to know. Joss, do you have any questions?
I guess what would you like to plug about yourself?
Nice, very good.
So you like, as well as being a doctor and a robot, you're a musician.
Yes, well, you see, I was sent back from the future with this, which I call the audio sensory time probe, to conduct tests on the humans.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Are you going to conduct some tests on us today?
Yeah.
Perhaps I could do a brain scan,
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Hit me. Go. Brain scan me.
Okay.
like right now.
I guess. That sounds like a better time than ever, right?
Okay, well, just so you know, I don't have my doctorate with me.
Okay.
It's somewhere in space.
It went to another school.
I don't know where it is.
I believe you. You might just want to get like a tetanus shot after.
I'm up to my brain scan.
Okay, you would like a brain scan, Josh?
Yes. Yeah, hit me.
Okay. I must warn you that the brain scan can sometimes cause irreparable brain damage. And can also reveal embarrassing facts about you. Is
Some
that
brain
okay?
damage could do you some good at this.
Yeah, I've got no embarrassing facts in here anyway, so.
Very well. Let us commence the brain scan.
You're gonna get fanned. Hold on,
You're
Josh.
smarter than I thought. The brain scan can hardly handle it.
Hold on. It's gonna be okay, buddy.
Oh, damn.
Brain scan completed.
Are you okay, Dr. Robot?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Okay, good. That seems strenuous.
Yes, I think it has given me some irritable bowel syndrome.
I have IBS. No, I'm joking. I don't actually.
So, are you sure you didn't come with that already?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Does IBS exist in the future?
Yes.
Does it have
Okay.
something to do with the tall glass of milk that you're currently drinking?
No.
Oh, the milk
just for the viewers, that is actually a tall glass of milk. I just like to just put that in there. Anyway, back to this.
Well, milk aside, the results from the brain scan are now in.
Okay.
Just, it would seem that within your left nostril you have 3 dried boogers of approximately 1.5 millimeters in diameter.
Damn.
3.
That's accurate.
So what's
you,
that?
You can pick them out if you wish.
all right, I'll
or
leave- I'll
you
leave
can
them
do
for
it
now.
later
That's
tonight.
not. That's like.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
like nearly half a centimeter worth of boogers in your left.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it for later tonight. Not on the podcast.
Do it.
No, I'm not picking my nose on the podcast. Are you serious?
Ah, jeez. Okay. So.
No, but anyway, we should go back to music. So, like, obviously, music's very different in the year 9 million, right? I said 9,000.
Music is illegal in the year 9
Oh,
million.
shit.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So, is that why you're like back here to promote your music?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of music before I came to planet Earth.
Oh,
I see. What do you think of music? What are your thoughts on music in general?
It's good. I think it helps people to shake their gluteus maximus.
It does.
Accurate.
That much is true.
And using my medical knowledge, I can tell you that is very good for your health because you've got to remember it's all in the hips.
It's cardiology. Yeah, simple.
it's all in the hips. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So, how long have you been to Earth before?
Yes. Well, I've been on Earth now for approximately 2 years,
Ah, cool.
but I have been here before.
Oh, sweet.
2
Excellent.
years. So 20. What year? So 2021.
One, yeah. So is that when you first discovered music and started releasing it?
No, my first time I came to Earth was probably 2015.
Oh, so you've been releasing music for a while.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then you went back to the year 9 million, and then came back, or you went somewhere else. That's the IBS kicking in.
Yeah, I should have gone to Tandoori Hut. Tandoori Hut on Emor Road in Emor. Shout out.
Plug
very good.
Tandoori.
If you don't mind, I also have a little. Here we go. There we go. That's for Tandoori Hut. That's the plug for Tandoori Hut.
Go check out Tandoori Hut. It's great. Oh. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. That's quite all right. We understand. Just
Sorry. What was the question?
So yeah, let's talk more about like the music you've made here on planet Earth. So you have, let me see, 2 albums out. Is that correct? And a whole no.
I have 1, 2, 3 albums.
Ah.
4 albums.
4
albums.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've been working hard.
Are they all available on streaming services?
Yes. And you can also find them on Bandcamp where they are downloadable for free.
Hey, how good's that?
Okay, that's good to know. That's great to know. Hey, shout out Bandcamp.
Honestly.
Just really quickly.
I'm pretty sure they just got bought out.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
And like
so they're no longer-
fired like all of their stuff.
So maybe not.
Maybe not shout out.
But maybe I don't know if it's their fault. I don't know. It's a delicate situation.
We'll sit on that. The jury's the verdict's out.
Maybe shout out.
Maybe.
I can make it a neutral ding in
Ding?
post.
Tentative shout out.
Yes,
yeah.
it's a ding with a question.
Bandcamp.
Yes. So
Let's talk about the latest album.
the latest album was last year.
Yeah.
The latest album was Forest Planet.
I really
Okay.
thought there was gonna be some crazy sound
There was a
effects
bit
or
of
some
there was a
shit.
bit of verb on it.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap, what's about to happen? But
Forest Planet.
I see. I get it. And what is Forest Planet all about?
Forest Planet is a story album that tells the story of a robot and a computer who get stranded on a forest planet on their way to Earth.
Oh, on their way to Earth. I see. Okay. All right.
sick.
And so this computer. Wait. So it's a story by you, Dr. Robot, about a different robot and a computer that gets stranded on the way to.
That is
What
correct.
was the inspiration for making something like that?
It's based on real life events.
Oh, gee,
Who's the computer?
yeah. Are you the robot in the story?
No,
No,
it's a robot from the future.
that isn't you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's their name?
They don't have a name.
Ah, I guess that's true.
I mean-
do you have a name besides Dr. Robot?
it's kind of just two titles.
Yeah,
isn't
right?
it?
Some people on my home planet refer to me as 107XCEE7EE3.
Is that noise included in the name?
Yes,
How do you phonetically write that though?
it's a local pronunciation.
It's Creole.
Dialect.
No, I love
okay.
that. That's good to hear. So yeah, Forest Planet. Like, as someone from the year 9 million, I'm sure you've seen Earth's music, develop further beyond than we know, right? So how would you describe your own music?
It's really good.
Yeah, okay, that's good so far.
Yeah. It features fantastic performances from some of Earth's finest musicians.
Oh, no way.
Would you like
Get that ding ready.
Yeah, I've got this ding ready if you would
Angus
like
Barbary from the Melbourne-based traditional folk band Austral.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Angus. Very good.
And singer-songwriter Frankie Stone.
Thank you, Frankie Stone. Where's Frankie Stone from?
Sydney.
No.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be like, like a bleep blah, 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 or something like that.
So, why?
And also Alex Morris.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Alex
Shout out
Morris.
Alex.
Shout
Morris.
out. What a legend.
And they've helped you make this music so
Yes.
kindly. All these the Earthlings.
Yes, they have collaborated on the project.
Great.
Nice.
So when you first came to Earth, have you always come to Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what about live shows? Because I think live shows for you are a big part of what I see, of what I've heard of the famous Dr. Robot. So
Have you got anything coming up?
yeah, do you have anything coming up? This comes out on Halloween. Spooky.
Yeah, do you know what Halloween is in the year 9 million?
Yes.
Do you still have Halloween? Do the robots and doctors dress up?
We do have Halloween, however, we refer to it as Event 703E7XXX7005.
What's a seventh?
Yes.
It's an important one.
It's the scariest number.
You're fucking right. That is the scariest
It
number.
is the scariest number because 7, 8, 9.
We walked into it.
Yeah, we did.
It's bloody. We walked into it.
No, you're right. We did. We literally did. It's
So-
good to see humor hasn't evolved one bit. Or maybe it's evolved and come right back to its roots.
Yeah, it all comes back around. So,
Full circle, like jazz music.
yes,
Ah,
like
Music becomes so good that it is bad again.
true. Yeah, that is jazz music.
so you've got so this your last album came out in 2022. Do we have albums to look forward to within our lifetime? Not
we also
past?
didn't talk about the live shows at all.
Oh
yet.
yeah, and we didn't talk about the live shows.
So both-
Do you have any talk of live shows coming up?
Yes, well, it's all about the live shows to get as many humans in the room as possible and then scan their brains.
Okay. What's the most interesting thing you've learned about humans scanning people's brains?
Well, I can tell you the most interesting thing I have learned about humans is that they created something called Netflix.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting, especially the documentaries.
the documentaries are good.
My question was going to be: is it just the name that's interesting, or is like the premise that's
The concept of Netflix.
or the concept of films in general? Because they're pretty common, They're
No, I just like the documentaries.
okay. I understand that. I'm a big fan of. Call me crazy. Our Planet,
Oh yeah.
the David Attenborough docuseries.
Is that the one where they do surgery on a grape?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
That's a thing.
No, that's the one where it's like you're enjoying it and there's like a zebra frolicking and then a lion just like decapitates it or something. And it's like,
sounds
wow, nature,
Do animals exist in the year 9 million?
No, only doctors.
No,
right?
only doctors and robots.
True.
Are any robots in the form of like in the shape of animals that you recognize on Earth?
Yes.
Cool.
Like monkeys?
Ouch. Maddie just hit a knee very hard.
She's biting her lip.
Luckily we got a doctor in the room.
Do you need somebody to take a look at it?
That looks bad, Producer Maddie. I think you need a brain
I
scan.
think Maddie needs a brain scan.
Okay, maybe later. It's still recharging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
of
all
course,
right,
of
that's okay. So
Yeah, is there any gigs booked in for this rest of the year?
Yes, there is a few. But
Hit
the
us
one
with them.
Well, the one I would like to draw the most attention to is, of course, Sydney Cringe Festival, which is happening after the end of Sydney Fringe Festival.
Very
Oh,
good.
that makes sense.
Very good. Very
Nice.
good. Who else is playing on that one?
All of my favorite acts. We've got Tom Adamson. We've got S. Miles.
Wow.
Formal plug. Start.
Sandwich Magic.
Ah, very good band.
Josh Shipton, who is also the organizer of the event.
Oh, shout out.
We've got my ex-wife, Anita Douche, with Liver Ouchie,
Oh, nice.
and many more.
Right.
Oh, and I would like to mention Terrificus as well. I believe they will be there.
Of course, of course. Wow, what a lineup.
Yeah, that is a really good
What an
lineup.
absolute-
What,
that's like
what date's that on?
I believe that is on December 2nd.
I was like, fuck, what?
December 2nd. All right, and where is it?
That is at the Red Rattler in
Ah.
Marrickville.
I haven't been to a gig at Red Rattler for
Okay.
ever,
Right,
maybe.
wow.
I don't know.
Alright.
Long time.
Well,
For
I'm looking.
anyone who is interested in seeing the artists that are too cringe to play at the Fringe, I highly recommend it.
Is that the tagline?
No, but is what's going to happen.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah. It's what's going to happen.
It's like the pseudo tagline.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the tagline if there were one.
The tagline, if it were one. And yeah, I guess we can talk about the if there's any music you've got planned for the future. Any
In
more
the foreseeable future
Yeah.
for us, not 9 million.
any more
Because
albums to
we'll be-
hype up or like singles?
Yes. I'm working on my own music at the moment to release a new album that is more instrumental.
Ooh.
That's
but-
exciting.
Yes, that's a ding for me.
That's a ding for you. Nice, good.
As well as I've had the privilege of working on some film scores
Whoa.
for some films that are coming out soon.
On Netflix?
We can't ding it because I've signed a non-disclosure agreement.
Okay. Non-ding agreement.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Good work.
But I will advertise it soon on my internet social media platforms.
Oh,
Wow, that's good.
nice.
What do you think of the internet?
Oh, the internet is great.
Facts.
Yeah,
The internet is pretty great.
I asked the question, I got an answer.
Sometimes it's not that deep, you know? Sometimes it's just...
Well, it's great, yeah.
I mean, it is, you know?
He's got a point.
So yeah, we like to end this segment off letting you rattle off. I mean, you've already...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, God, it's the
Tandoori
IBS
Hut.
again.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually good that we're bringing up to Tandoori Hut again.
Oh, sorry.
Are there any other, like, restaurants or people or, like...
Yeah. right. Sorry, please.
Do you,
repeat
need,
the
to use,
question.
do you need to use the bathroom? Or should-
Yes, do you have a bathroom?
Yeah.
we have a factory? Is that the way you guys go to the bathroom?
Yes. Waste disposal unit. I can hold it in.
No,
Yeah.
we'll wait till the end of the segment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
No, but any other like people in your life that you want to shout out, bands that you like? I mean, you've already done quite a few, but like this is your last chance to get any that you can think of. Any other
Indian restaurants?
yeah, any other Indian restaurants that you love?
There
Is it-
are, but there's too many to mention here today.
Yeah, of
but I
course.
would like to mention a few international artists that I've collaborated with.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right. This will be great. This is good.
We've got that 378 boy from New Zealand.
Wow.
wow, sick.
Okay, awesome.
We've got Z Wells from the United States.
Great.
Damn.
J Ham, also from United States.
Okay.
And I also want to shout out to Joseph Records, also in the United States.
Wow. So you're a fan of the United States, are you?
No, not particularly.
Just some people, just like a handful of people,
from the United
Those
States.
are just the artists that I've collaborated with.
Literally,
We've got
that's it.
releases where I'm credited on the tracks.
Okay, awesome. How did you come across them? The internet?
Yes,
Yeah.
funnily enough.
Yeah, wow.
It's a great place.
It's great.
You know, modern life is great, except for when you run out of money. And then you can't afford the power bills. So I started a side gig on Fiverr playing TalkBox hooks.
Ah,
There you go.
interesting. Could you give us a TalkBox hook right now?
Yeah,
if were
before we
to
wrap
ask?
this one
I'm
up.
not going to give you $5, but could you do it?
Oh yeah, one time only. I'm gonna do a TalkBox hook on the plug.
Okay,
If you
so
want any more, it'll be $3 a second.
$3 a second.
to take out the
Ouch.
podcast, to take out the segment, we play a little guitar lick, like a pre-recorded one. So maybe
Okay.
maybe we could do some guitar lick with some talk box over the top improvised.
Improvise
do it.
completely.
I don't know what key any of it's in.
Yeah,
so yeah, I think you'll be okay. But you do have to pick a number between 1 and 15 if that's okay.
7.
You've made a mistake. Yeah, are you ready?
All right, we're ending the segment.
Ready.
Am I supposed to be playing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm playing along to a guitar tuning.
Yeah. Okay.
This episode of The Plug was brought to you by Pfizer.
No, it wasn't.
By what?
Pfizer, like the vaccine.
Yeah. Creators of some of your favorite products, such as...
What is Pfizer doing in the year 9 million?
Oh, well, they created me.
What?
Wait. So you're a product of the Pfizer the vaccine?
Yes, they were trying to invent COVID-17, and they left me in the petri dish too long, and I evolved into Dr. Roma.
I see. So all the doctors. See, that's quite okay. That's quite all right.
So funny. Do you want to hit the next
Yes. So
segment song?
we do have another song here for you.
Okay.
Here it is.
What?
What album are you plugging today? Yeah!
Wow, how did you know that was going to be a thing?
I didn't.
It's because you're from the future, man.
Yeah.
You just got some weird foresight. It's fucking me up.
So, considering you're from the future, does that mean you have like all the winning lotto numbers?
No.
Okay. Are you wanted by the government?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Okay, we'll finish it there. and then-
You can find out more about that story in my album Long Ago in the Future.
Okay.
Okay.
It tells the story of how I ended up being a
lore.
fugitive.
Okay, cool.
I really hope you're not like convicted of like manslaughter or something.
No,
Dr.
there are
Slaughter.
no men to slaughter,
Of course, my mistake.
but I have been convicted of medical negligence here on planet Earth.
Medical
But
negligence.
that's not relevant in the future, so...
9 million years.
Yeah,
Who
so
cares at that point?
on the Plug podcast, we get guests to bring in albums that they really like, or album, I should say. You've picked one. Who is the album that you've picked?
Well, there's this album that I really like by rock and roll superstar Tom Adamson, and it's called Street Heat.
Damn, the reverb's so sick. Street Heat. So yeah,
Street Heat.
how did you come across Tom Adamson? Street Heat.
You know, well, I think I first met Tom Adamson's long-distant relative, what was his name? Richard King, who was playing a show at the Townie in Newtown. Shout
true.
out to
Shout
Town
out.
Hall Hotel, Newtown.
Nice. Tanny is based as fuck.
Yeah, hella based. Like space-based.
Spaced.
Space?
Based.
Is that what they say in the year 9 million?
Yeah.
Instead of based?
Yeah, we say space.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good to know.
I wish.
That's canon.
I know. I don't want it to be canon. I don't want it to be.
In the Dr. Robot lore, that is canon. You've heard it here.
Funnily enough, I first saw Tom Adamson in the flesh at a previous episode of Sydney Cringe Festival.
Wow, there you go.
Okay, I
Nice.
see. Right.
And yeah, I guess like what drew you to his music, him as a musician? Why did you pick that album to plug?
You just gotta listen to it.
Yeah, that's
Really?
facts. Truly facts.
The last time I did a show with Tom Adamson, someone said to him, "Good luck tonight." And he said, "Thanks, I'm going to murder everyone in this room." And then he said, "I'm serious."
Did he?
Well, it was a good show. So,
Unrelated.
yeah, I can't disclose anything else.
I noticed you're dodging the question.
Anyway, yeah. So Tom Adamson, musician from the year now
Yeah, this is actually quite a recent little drop project.
Yeah, it
isn't
was last year actually.
Yeah.
Last year, was
But
it?
they make a lot of releases, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay.
They,
All right.
they do have quite a few, I've noticed. And yeah, this is just a 3-track kind of like, it's like listed as a single on Spotify, but I guess you can consider it like an EP/album.
Yeah, there's 3 songs on there. Also, previous album, Computer Music, also very good.
There you go.
Also good.
Shout out computer music.
Shout out
Computer Music.
Yeah, I had a look at it. I think he's only been releasing music since like 2019, was it? I think maybe as well.
I'm sorry.
Let's have a quick double check. But I'm pretty sure it's since 2019.
We got some fact checking going on right now.
Yes, Love and Technicolor came out in 2015. No, 2019. Sorry.
So
I'm sorry. I just.
Oh, yeah, I did
really
read
liked
this.
the bio as well. He
yeah,
says,
give this a read.
it says, "Dear reader, it is as simple as this. Tom Adamson is the undisputed king in the world you didn't know you would have to live in. The fastest gunslinger in the West, Adamson annihilates every enemy in his vicinity with striking precision. He is also a musician." So I guess that explains the murder spree he went on at Sydney Cringe Festival.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Don't you want to come get murdered at Sydney Cringe Festival in December?
is there going to be a mass murder again this year? Or?
Yes.
Cool.
Are you because technology is so advanced in the future, are you able to bring people back to life that have been murdered?
People cannot come back to life in the future. However, there are sometimes holographic remnants of their past beings floating around in cyber hyperspace.
Interesting. So
Cool.
they live on in there as a memory almost.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're still like sentient.
Yes.
That's kind of like, is that a nice life? I guess you wouldn't know. You're not human.
No,
they
life
don't-
in the future is not nice.
At all, yeah. I guess
No,
it's,
there is too many rules.
yeah.
Music is illegal.
That is
Sex is illegal.
Damn.
Toilets are illegal.
Toilets.
Yes, but food is also illegal, so you never
So
really
you
need
never
the
really-
toilet.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Unless you were breaking the law.
There's got to be I think there's got to be some doctors who use toilets secretly, there's got to be ply of them in the future.
Yeah.
There might be. There might be a question to put to the Four Corners show on ABC.
Let's see. Okay.
Can you tell me, is lightning illegal in the future?
No, lightning is perfectly legal.
Well, believe it or not, we're going to do something involving lightning right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's called the lightning round.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Good stuff.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait up. There we go.
That's
There we
better.
go.
That's better. That's more scary. That's for sure more scary.
Okay, so the lightning round is basically we are going to alternate asking you questions for a minute, okay? And you just have to answer as many of those questions in a minute as possible.
Can be any answer that you find applicable to the question. Just has to be an answer. And yeah, essentially, however many you answer in that minute.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, it's
Sometimes
our
we
fault
slip.
for the lightning. Yeah, it's our fault. We draw static into the area
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
start this bit.
It must be the onesies.
It's so flammable.
No, so yeah, they're a bunch of silly questions. A lot of them are really silly. But yeah, whoever answers the most in a minute by the end of the half year wins some plug merch.
Wow.
Yeah, so shirts or hats.
Not the plug merch we were talking about off mic, just a shirt.
Oh yeah, no, not that off
I
match stuff.
can't win the plugger, trademark pending.
Trademark pending, correct?
Pending. No, you
No.
cannot win the plug.
Okay.
It doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, but maybe if it exists by the time you win, then we can organize
Maybe we
that.
can entrust you with the plug trademark after we pass, so that 9 million years in the future you can continue the brand of the
I
plug.
like it.
Okay.
And
Lock that in.
you have a pretty good understanding of our vision, so I think that we can do that.
Yeah, about the plugger.
Yeah. We'll get the paperwork
You
started.
want it like a 8 centimeters
We'll talk about it.
diameter or
Diameter. My God.
Hey, well, I mean, we're not, we're not selling cheap plastic, all right?
Okay. So,
Basically,
Here we go.
the score to beat is 25 for
It's
this
high.
half year. It's high.
oh my gosh.
That's in a minute. So, best of luck to you. If you win, this could be the beginning of something great. If you do,
and also there will be a distracting song playing in the background the whole time.
Yeah, good.
yeah, good.
Oh my god, that's really distracting.
All right. Have you got the timer ready?
No. Yes. Okay. I'm so ready. Go.
Okay, we're going to start the lightning round in 3, 2, 1. Dr. Robot, do you need something?
Yeah.
What is the correct way to eat a Maxibon?
Upside down.
What's in the box?
Nothing.
How are you?
Bad.
What is the best fast food sandwich?
Fart sandwich.
What would you like to plug?
Tom Adamson.
Nice. iPhone or Android?
Neither.
Which is
Wow.
the superior citrus?
Lemon.
Who is your favorite band in Sydney?
Dr. Robot.
Who's a good kitty?
Eggs.
Would you rather encounter 1 bee the size of a bear or 50 bears the size of a bee?
50 bean bears.
Favorite trap artist?
Dr. Dre.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Wii.
What will be your first order of business as the new prime minister?
Release the plugger.
What is your favorite Kanye West album?
17.
you
Oh,
know-
that's Moby.
Do you know what an aglet is?
No.
Scenario, I'm blind and I want you to explain the color red to me.
It's, think of McDonald's.
Pub?
Yeah.
What's the Roman numeral for 1 million?
17EE and like a big C with a smaller C inside.
Who is your favorite pop artist? Oh, wait, I just said 2 in a row.
Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So
I just love the really long Roman numeral answer followed by Miley Cyrus. Like, such a normal answer to that question. I love it.
okay, very well done, Dr.
Yeah, sorry,
Robot.
I asked
Thank
2
you.
questions in a row.
No,
That's
that's
my
okay.
bad.
That's okay. No, you were on top of it. So,
Wow,
got
you're
us-
pretty good.
Yeah, you did. You were off to the races there.
But the plugger will remain in hiatus for now because you only scored 20, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which is not the high score of 25. But like we said, it is pretty high. So I wouldn't be, that down on yourself. 20 is still respectable.
20 is still very respectable.
That's 1 every 3 seconds. So, like, I mean, you can't get mad at that.
Can't get mad at that. And that's us asking the question as well. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, anyway.
So back to Tom Adamson.
Should we go, like almost song by song?
Okay, sure,
we've
yeah.
got 3 whole songs we can talk about.
Okay,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
That's okay.
Oh, you're right. Whoa. Sorry, I think that might be my phone.
Oh.
I'm going to hold it over here. So we got the opening track, Tonight.
Tonight.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think it was called?
I don't know. I just didn't realize it was called Tonight.
I think this one stood out to me the most, not just because it's the first track, which always happens to stand out to me the most. I mean, that's just how it is. You know?
It introduces you to the vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like this 3-tracker has a pretty distinct vibe,
Yeah.
And that's like rock and bloody roll, It's giving like Elvis Costello. It's giving like, Thin Lizzy.
So, my
Glam
question,
rock.
I personally haven't listened to any other Tom Adamson except for these 3 songs. Does all of his music sound like this? Would you say?
Yeah, there are slight differences between
Yeah.
each album.
Yeah,
nice,
sick.
Great.
Nice.
Well, it's certainly it's like such a particular sound, and it's like I could sit here and try to describe it. It's like 80s and it's like synthy, but it's rock and roll. but it's like you could also just listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to listen to it than to explain it.
It will take you less time to listen to the song than for me to explain it accurately.
But yeah, it fucking rules.
Yeah, it does rule. It
There's,
really does rule. I was
like-
very, very pleased listening to this song.
It's like some of the songs, like it's for a 3-tracker, like we got some lengthy songs as well. Like I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's
yeah.
like 12 minutes total, which is like, for
4
3
minutes.
tracks, 4 minutes each. Like, that's pretty cool. And yeah, like there's like some cool fucking it feels weird saying beat switches.
There's a beat switch.
But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
beat switches,
Yeah.
Like it will go from like, the first song definitely reminded me most of like, sort of like, 70s and 80s, like Elvis Costello, but then it gets into like,
Fucking Joe Satriani.
yeah, like at the end, it's just absolutely
because
shredding.
like that really fast shuffle comes in, and I was like, wow, this is like Joe Satriani, and then there's just shredding on a guitar. I'm like, wow, this is like Joe Satriani.
Yeah. Do you play the guitar at all, Dr. Robot?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Wait, like, how long have you played for?
1 million years.
Oh wow, so you'd be good by now, right?
Yeah, I guess.
How old are you?
I forgot.
That's fair enough. If you've been around for at least 1 million years.
I think it's been at least 1 million years.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. So you picked up a guitar at an early age.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, cool. And do you reckon you can play as well as Tom Adamson?
No.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Just
He's a
straight up, no?
certified shredder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a certified.
Have
shredder.
the humans of Earth, have you noticed they're like the best at shredding?
What Well, there's something you have to understand, which is Tom Adamson is not human.
Oh, wow.
No human can shred that excellently.
Good to know. Good to know that no human can shred that.
Well, like
excellently.
I was glad because I was worried because I was like, wow, this guy really sets the bar, and it was like, how can anybody compete with this? But we don't have to because it's different.
Yeah. Is he like what is he? Is he a doctor, or a
doctor?
robot?
No, I don't know.
You have no idea.
I
idea.
see.
That's wild. So, that's crazy to me. It's almost a bit scary that you don't know because like I feel like I'm trusting you right now to know a lot of things about the future, and it's like this is an unknown for yourself.
Well, I know some things about the future, but this is happening right now.
So true. Yeah. This is your present. The future that we know is the future is the future to us, but to you it's the past.
You lost me.
I think I've got
You're
it.
right. No, you're right. Yeah. That's.
I think I'm cooking. Let me cook. All right.
Yeah, you're cooking. Okay, so it's a bit of a Christopher Nolan Tenet situation, and Tom Adamson would be Robert Pattinson's character.
Yeah, and let's move on to the song "Street Heat." Right.
Wow.
This is like the title track. Right?
Yeah, I do love this song.
And this one feels like the most grand.
Also,
I guess you could say.
I also want to mention like the whole imagery around the album is so like it's just exactly what you picture when you're listening to it. It's like the vibrant sort of light, the silhouette sort of it's all very well put together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, like you were saying about the song itself is like grand.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight we'll feel the street heat.
And do you have a favorite track on here? I mean, the last song we haven't really spoken about much is Friday Gang.
Friday Gang's also great.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
Street Heat is going to be my favorite.
I mean, Street Heat, it's kind of unbeatable, isn't it? Except, arguably, by me, it's beaten by Tonight, personally.
Wow, my favorite's Friday Gang.
Well, that just goes to show
Equal representation.
it's flawless, right?
It is, yeah.
That's what that
flawless.
means.
That means it's flawless. I think what sold me on Friday Gang was just like the whole. I mean, the lyrics of like the hook and like how it changes, and I think the line is it's like the gang. It's like it's said so like upbeat and so like poppy, and it's just like the gang's out tonight. Try not to get knocked unconscious. You know what I mean? And it's just that sold me. Like,
Try not to get murdered.
Try not to get knocked unconscious, and it's like wow. Okay, I'll try not to get knocked. Yeah. And
no,
then,
it is a very just fun, and it's got lots
really
of like
good.
silly lyrics.
It's
that I like.
really well. Yeah, I'm a very big fan, and even more shredding in that one as well.
Yeah, the shredding I think is a big part of it all. You know.
Yeah.
Is that? Do we know if like he plays everything on the album?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Awesome. Producers. It's wow.
You can check the credits on Bandcamp. It's just Tom Adamson like 17 times.
That's actually really funny.
Awesome.
And does he like just record it at his house?
I don't know. Probably on a secret base in Antarctica.
I see. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I've always wanted to go to Antarctica.
What's Antarctica like in the future? I mean,
There
doesn't
is no
exist.
Antarctica in the future.
Gay.
The only remnant of planet Earth, the only evidence that we ever existed, is the holographic fossil of a 1990 TV guide featuring a TV special of the movie Die Hard featuring Bruce Willis.
So
Nice.
and is that
And the plugger, of course.
Wait, well, so that's
And one plug. Built with such high quality rubber that it cannot be destroyed,
so,
nor can it harbor bacteria or fungi.
Wow, it's kind of like the perfect, like, you know.
go on.
I'm leaving it there. It's perfect, you know. You can put the rest of the pieces together.
Oh god, it is easily easy assembly as well when it comes in its packaging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very simple. Very simple. We'll work on it. We'll
You
get
just twist the plug dial and it comes with the Allen key.
Okay. Is that the sound? Like,
It's the sound of the rubber tightening around the screw. As I
Oh, no,
like
okay.
that. Okay, that makes sense.
That's real like footage of the plugger from the future.
So, I mean, this album is. I mean, like it's only so short, but it really. I don't know because the songs don't necessarily feel like they drag, but I think like the beat switch and like Tonight and stuff like that. It really feels like its own little project.
Yeah,
like its own,
absolutely.
like a body of work, and it's like that's hard. I feel like it can be either like really hard to achieve in like such a short track list, or it can like really benefit, like having such a short track list can really benefit, you know, going for this one image because you're not trying to like link shit across like,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
12 different songs.
No,
Have you,
it's more concise.
Yeah, it's more concise, and like there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
In fact, there are many good things.
I think we should encourage smaller releases. And I mean, lots of people do EPs, obviously. But I'm talking like 2 tracks,
Yeah,
3 tracks.
double like A-side, B-sides.
Yeah.
Rum Jungle, if you're familiar, like
Rumgle.
Yeah, they're like whole like the past like 2 years has been like an EP, and then like all the singles that they release all have B-sides to them,
Sick.
and they're all nice and good and like well produced. And stuff.
Do you like B-sides?
Yeah, and C-sides.
C-sides.
You're a
Is that a thing in the
C-side
future?
Yeah, you know those triangular records that come with the 3 sides.
We haven't got there yet.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think
sorry.
I don't think geometry has found a way.
But our
to
kids
sort
are going to
of-
love that, right?
Nice.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're running out of time. So do you have any final words to say about Tom and his little 3-track called Street Heat?
Yes. One final message. If Tom Adamson does not destroy you all, I will.
At Sydney Cringe Festival.
At Sydney Cringe Festival on December
the
2nd.
Yeah.
Come if you want to be
At the
destroyed.
Red Rattler.
Honestly, I kind of want to be destroyed.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being annihilated.
Anyway,
Precision.
do you want to try and sing over a lick again? If you don't pick 7, you might actually be able to sing over it.
Okay.
Pick a number between 1 and 15.
7.
That isn't 7.
Oh. Oh, you got me.
I didn't think past that.
14, because that's 2 sevens.
Okay, all right, 14. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And here's the guitar.
I want the blood. 20 years time we'll release the blogger. You buy much more than a toy. It's a journey.
Welcome back to the ProPodcast, segment 3. It's me, Joss. I've become a robot. Someone please help me.
Sorry, Joss. It must have been a side effect from the brain scan.
Now,
I knew this would happen. I was on to you from the start, and I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, yeah, I might have something that can fix it.
please fix me.
I think it's working.
Oh.
There we go. Wow, that was awesome. Fuck. All right, we're back.
That was easy. I was really worried I was going to have to do this podcast with a robot.
No, we're back. We're in the last segment. We've got a fun song for this one as well.
Oh, no.
Thank
Now
you
it's
for-
happened to me as well. Oh, I've turned into a robot.
Wait, like you're not a doctor anymore?
No, I've lost my medical degree. Oh, I'm back. I'm all right.
Okay, we have a song to bring this segment in, and then we will explain the premise afterwards. Here we are.
Okay.
Doomsday Adoption, you know what it is. It's the end of the world, dropping off your kids. Single mother of 5, only one will live. So who will it be? Yeah, you get the gist.
So, can robots procreate,
Reproduce.
reproduce?
Yes, we reproduce Honda Civics at the rate of 10,000 per 24 hours.
Okay. Okay.
They reproduce using the plugger. Anyway, we're playing.
You can bend steel bars with your plugger.
We're fuck the plugger.
Wait, sorry, what was it? A Honda CRV?
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
The Honda CRV can be reproduced at a rate of 4,000 per 24 hours.
Yeah, it's a
not
bit
as
bigger.
good.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a bit harder, yeah. So yeah, we're playing some
Doomsday
Doomsday Adoption. So we're here on the planet Earth, and the apocalypse is here. Dr. Robot, you get to choose what kind of apocalypse it is. Have you got any idea?
There's lots of apocalypses to choose from.
Space clowns.
Space
Space
clouds.
clouds. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
So space clouds have invaded the planet Earth.
I would like to just, this is so not relevant, but there is a canon Dungeons and Dragons Space Clown stat block.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's canon. It's canon.
It's like there's and they're literally space. I'm pretty sure they're called space clowns.
No,
I don't know what they're dealing with.
well, they're about to invade and kill us all.
Space clowns are invading and killing
But
us.
luckily, Dr. Robot's here, and things are a bit different this time. So usually people would pick from their 5 children, their favorite artists, but you don't have, you don't have any, I guess, favorite child, I guess you can say. You're a robot. I guess there's no real emotion devoted there, you know?
Doomsday Adoption, you
What?
know what it is. It's the end.
That scared the shit out of me.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
That was the space clowns hacking my computer. What is going on? My League of Legends just opened.
Fucking get off league.
I forget what I connected to the internet.
So,
Keep going.
yes, so instead, we have 5 very spooky artists who are your children today. And you're going to be picking one to defend us from the apocalypse. So let me list them off in alphabetical order. These are 5 of the spookiest artists we could think of. They include Danny Elfman. Sorry, even the name scares me.
Consider me spooked.
Doja Cat. The band Ghost. Imagine Dragons. Yeah, that's pretty scary. And Slipknot, of course. A freaky band. So that's 5 artists that we're picking from. So ultimately, we are your grandparents, Dr. Robot, in this scenario. And we're going to be suggesting, based on like who we think we should pick to defend us, right?
So basically, the only way the space clowns will be deterred away from destroying our planet is us sending our spookiest artist right back at them.
Because, well, you know, obviously space clowns are the scariest thing.
Well, yeah, so what they're capable of, they're capable of just grabbing you and electrocuting you.
Wait, what?
Telling
Yeah.
bad jokes that is just so bad you
Yeah,
die.
no,
It's so
I
bad.
think it's like the little button, the handshake button.
Oh,
they
yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
They also have ray guns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's serious business.
They can also cast spider climb and mirror image.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Spider climb?
Yeah, so they can climb walls vertically.
That's fucked up.
And shit like that.
and they
stick
can
to
do
walls.
excrete a green slime.
Yes, yeah.
Like at Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah, that's their poo.
Gross.
We've been actually
Nickelodeon slime.
so the space clowns are getting revenge on us because we've actually been harvesting them for gack. Is that what it's called?
Oh, I didn't know about this.
So we've been
Industry.
harvesting space clowns to get the slime for.
Should we get
Nickelodeon
into the
Kids' Choice
list,
Awards. Yeah.
or-
Okay. So who's your number 5, John?
Who's my number 5? So this is who I would least want to protect us from the
Yeah. Who do
space
you think
clowns.
is the least spookiest artist out of these
See, I
5 that
feel like-
wouldn't stand a chance against?
I
the
feel
space
like a lot of we're gonna have some very different listing going here because it's
likely.
like it's not as cut and dry as your favorite. You know, it's very subjective. I mean, I guess picking your favorite is too. But for number 5, this is no means reflects my enjoyability of their music, just purely based on how well they defend us from space clowns. I picked Danny Elfman. He's just such a whimsical guy.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just can't imagine him doing a really good job against defending us from space clowns.
Really?
Boy, do I like his music, and it makes me feel good inside. But he's just one guy.
Okay.
Do you know something? I also would pick Danny Elfman as my number 5.
Wow.
There you go.
Because he's just far too nefarious. I think he would just
Join the
He
space
would
clowns?
join
join
the
the
space
space clowns and play a soundtrack while the world gets destroyed.
Yeah, true. He might do that.
Okay, so my number 5 on that note is actually Ghost.
Ghost. Okay.
Yeah, and I think Ghost. It's Ghost because I think they're almost too deep into the bit. you
Yeah,
know what I
okay.
mean? And it's not only that, but I feel like their music is it's a little bit spooky, but it's also quite weirdly poppy in some places.
Well, that's
Not to say that the other artists on here aren't particularly poppy, but I think that they are. I find them more. I find Ghost the least
confronting, I guess.
yeah, confronting.
Well, that's why I picked Danny Elfman as well.
Yeah,
Because it's
for sure.
even his spookiest music, it's got a little bit of joy to it. You know?
I'm going to get some sources from the internet that will cut into the video or something because I will show you a photo when I get to where Danny Elfman is.
Sure.
on the
Okay.
list.
Sure. All right. Sweet.
So
Danny
Danny Elfman's not making it into the adoption agency. He goes next door to the green zone checkpoint.
Yes. So we can move on to our 4. For my 4, I picked Ghost.
Okay. Similar reason?
I think my reason is, to me, it's all show, and there isn't real much like. It's like, yeah, they look spooky, but are they really like deep down inside spooky? I feel like at the sight of a space clown, they would like. They would drop the act and like turn tail around.
They drop the act. I see.
That's
Okay.
what I feel. It's like they got like this cool face makeup stuff going on or whatever.
All right.
But like I'm not buying it.
My number 4, who I found just slightly spookier than Ghost, was Imagine Dragons.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. And I think the reason for that is because like I think we'd ended up with a list of 5 like quite spooky artists. So I was when I first thought of Imagine Dragons, I was expecting them to be further down the list. But with all the spooky artists we've got, Imagine Dragons are my number 4. They do a better job than Ghost because I think they've got that dog in them. But other than that, he's kind of just like this really jacked dude who sings about he sings about space, but what does he know about space?
Sings about thunder.
Well, I suppose all I can say is perhaps you would not believe your eyes.
I think that's Owl City.
No, it's Imagine Dragons.
I think that's Owl City.
Let's gaslight
is
him
it?
to think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I like that. Let's
That's like the one time all episode you pro character learning that Fireflies is not by Imagine Dragons. It's by Owl
Imagine
City.
Dragons, they do radioactive thunder, the thunder, and there's one more.
Oh, why isn't Owl City on the list?
I think he's Canadian, so he's out of the list.
It's such a yeah. Canadians can't save us from the world. Let's be real. They're too nice.
Yeah, okay.
I just love the like the like. It was a good segue into the bit as well, which I really appreciate. But it's just funny that it's not Imagine Dragons.
So
That's the whole reason I was thinking that they were up there was because of that song, Fireflies. But it's not even that.
so
yeah,
who's your number 4, Dr. Robot?
Well, I am going to go with Ghost for number 4.
Oh wow!
Okay, yeah.
So Ghost is fucking
Ghost
out.
is
for us.
out
Everyone
I
hated
know
Ghost.
they got the scary face paint, but you know who else has scary face paint? Space Clowns.
Yeah.
True. Maybe they're fucking working for the clowns.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust them
Okay,
either.
so far you're 2 for 2 for not trusting the people that you're sending to the adoption agency.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's like a pretty valid reason.
Yeah, I fully understand.
Because we're trying to pick someone to protect. Remember, these are your children as well. So you're like,
you don't
but
trust
I mean, like I said,
I don't know where they'd be. No.
yeah, you're a robot. Like, there's not real any like emotional connection.
Genetically speaking, they're mostly Honda Civic.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
don't even know where children come from.
they come out of the plugger, don't they?
Okay, so that's our number 4s. Number 3, I have Doja Cat as my number 3. I think while she has taken a spookier turn, I think that is only her latest release.
No, I'm seeing you.
And her album before that was just no spookiness whatsoever.
Yeah, okay.
So it was far too much, fae sort of.
She's
fairy
only
sort of stuff.
she's only a Padawan when it comes to like
To the spooky
spookiness.
stuff. Like she's good at it.
She's
good at
got a
it.
promising career in the future.
I don't think the match fitness is up in terms of the spookiness. Give her a few years, sure, but
Yeah, okay.
if she was to be faced with space clowns now, it's like I don't have that much faith that she'd scare them off more than they'd scare her.
Wow, true.
Yeah.
Facts. I have Doja Cat in my 3 as well.
Wow, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. We've all got someone pretty high.
Yeah,
So
so
just thinking about similar reasons. I think like it's just like I said, it's a promising spooky career for her. I think
Yeah, from here on out.
yeah, which is a shame that the clown apocalypse is happening
It's happening
now,
right now, yeah, so it's just not gonna.
But I think that's why she makes my 3, but because like
Excuse me.
I think of the artists I've listed so far, like she's got the most dog in her, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like, oh, what was that? Oh,
Nothing.
well, that's a bit awkward. But yeah, who's sitting in your 3 spot, Dr. Robot?
Well, my 3 spot's going to have to be Imagine Dragons because
yeah.
I thought that they made that song about fireflies. That was going to be like my Mars Attacks moment to scare off make that space clown's head explode when they hear that song.
You would not
Okay,
believe your eyes when they
Yeah.
explode.
Yeah.
That sort of I think that a sort of arpeggiator to open the song would blow any space clown's heads up instantly.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame our city isn't one of your children, but
Yeah.
that's such is life.
I
life.
wouldn't trust our city either.
You
to be
wouldn't?
honest. No, I wouldn't trust them to do the job right. I think they would probably, I don't know. They
Go and overdose in the green room.
so yeah, probably.
A dark twist. You would not believe your eyes if you OD'd in the green room. Okay, 3 for you as Imagine Dragons. We're already on
What's
to
number 2?
we're on. Well, so we usually do 2 and 1 at the same time.
Oh,
Whoops.
okay. Yeah.
Because like once you give away your 2, you get your 1. So I guess I'll go first.
Sure.
I'm picking.
Do you want me to go first?
Oh no, it's alright. I can go first. So I'm picking between 2 artists who I think would like good candidates for very spooky, being Imagine Dragons and Slipknot. Right? What's he? He's getting. Oh, he's getting the Daddy Elfman picture up.
Just keep going.
I'll cut it in the video when you talk about it. But so yeah, I'm tossing up between Slipknot and Imagine Dragons, and I mean we all have Slipknot in our top 2. I think
Yeah, we do.
Slipknot obviously is a front runner for everybody. I mean it's like 9 dudes. Fuck, they are scary
And
looking.
they're scary dudes. Yeah.
They are like, but hear me out. And this is why Imagine Dragons actually surpass them for me as the spookiest.
Imagine Dragons as the spookiest band.
Because like while Slipknot looks scary, while their music can be often very scary, Corey Taylor is like he sounds scary.
But he's a soft dude.
Yeah, he is. You're right. They're like was it? I'm looking at you through the glass. Like that's a beautiful song. So like you can see he's got the delicate nature to it, but like nothing is scarier than bad music. In my eyes.
Yeah.
And I think for the
That's where I was going.
which is like why I'm agreeing with you here, and why they don't have fireflies under their arse, nor they've got so many other bad bangers,
Yeah, bad music. Yeah.
like cringe music that makes people's heads explode, like including mine. You know what I mean?
The Space Clowns would almost pity us. At
Yeah,
that point.
absolutely. Like,
Just leave.
that's what I think. I don't know if they would actually like do any damage, but I think they would just be like so sick of it they just moseyed on out of there.
They'd say we're not worth it.
Feel generally uncomfortable and just want to go.
Oh, like that'd be like the apocalypse is already here, and their name's Imagine Dragons.
Hang on.
Can you feel it? The thunder, lightning, and the thunder.
I just want to get Dan Reynolds is his name. Dan Reynolds is the lead singer. Of
Oh,
Imagine
but like, don't
Dragons.
get me wrong, and like this might sound a bit hypocritical considering I picked them for my number 1. I think like,
Jesus
oh my god, he's
Christ.
tall.
Dan Reynolds is 1.93 meters tall.
That's almost the height of a regular swimming pool.
Yeah, you're right. It's almost like
I think like generally like the fellas from Imagine Dragons are like kind of nice guys.
look
you know
at this
what I mean?
dude.
That's higher
Holy
than the
fuck, he's
clearance
right.
for
Can I
some
show
car
you a
parks
photo
in the
of
city.
Dan Reynolds for reference?
Okay.
He's built.
He's shredded, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I think they're genuinely like nice people, and like they're really into League of Legends, which I think is really funny. Because like it's like of course they are.
Of course they are.
Somebody who makes cringe music is definitely going to be into League of Legends.
Into League of Legends for sure.
But that's almost scarier to me. It's like they're just normal guys.
I think them being into League of Legends is sort of like that's a scary enough thing. where
Yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
That's when they have some psychotic sort of cells. in
and
their
that's
body.
and that's why they take the number 1 spot
dub.
for me over Slipknot. But
Okay.
who have you got? You got
So-
Slipknot and Danny Elfman.
So I have Slipknot and Danny Elfman to choose from, and
Okay.
it was a big toss up for a while. But I actually do have Danny Elfman in number 1. Okay, and this is for a few reasons. Okay, first of all,
Get the picture.
I believe he is the oldest person on our list, and so I think like in terms of like I was talking about Doja Cat before, she doesn't have the match fitness, she doesn't have
I
the
see what you're saying.
experience to do the spookiest stuff. I think Danny Elfman does. He's been in the game for so long. And he's been like one of the spooky guys for so long. And I think he fits perfectly he's the antithesis to Space Clown Attacks. I personally believe. I think he fits the bill perfectly. And I also want to
Yeah,
get a photo
to work for them.
No. Because they think of it. Because like, here's my theory. Okay, this is my
Okay,
theory.
give me the film theory.
Hear me out. Danny Elfman is a space clown, but he's gone rogue.
Okay.
You know, like
So we can only protect ourselves with one of them.
with one of them. Yeah, he's the only thing. But like, because he's been on Earth so long that and he's got the inside workings of the space clown.
Have you got the spooky picture you want to show?
I want to show us a photo of Danny Elfman shirtless because he's a bit of a fucking crazy looking dude. Like that. Tell me that doesn't give you space clown energy. Like this
I'll
dude
put it on
has
the screen
this dude
right now.
he is like jacked first of all, and he's covered in tattoos, and he's got a fucking freaky as fuck face.
Yeah, he is kind of spooky.
He's
looking.
spooky. He's a spooky guy. Like he's spooky, right?
spooky.
He's like that's giving space clown for me, and I think that's giving like that.
I guess it's the red hair.
Yeah, it's the red hair. It's the fact that he's like just like kind of jacked and covered in tattoos, and like his music is spooky enough that I think that the space clowns will, they're not just gonna like pity us like they would with Imagine Dragons.
No, I
They're
don't trust him.
I trust him personally. Personally, I think I find him to be very trustworthy, and I think the fact that he hasn't turned on the human race already, and I think that's good.
Fair enough.
I think we can trust him.
Let's see what Dr. Robot has decided.
Dr. Robot, can you compute for us?
I mean, it's definitely not going to be Danny Elfman. We know that much. But it could still be. No, it can't be Imagine Dragons either.
Before we continue,
It's Slipknot or Doja Cat.
before I decide, I do want to give an honorable mention to a hypothetical situation. If the governments of the world could unite and get One Direction back together,
Yes. But that's never going to happen.
not so much the band, but the audience. Like, if
Oh.
you've been to a One Direction show, that is like 28 days later.
Yeah, we could amass an army.
So what you're saying is we can use, rather than the music, but use the...
Use them as bait.
Yeah, I see. We say to One Direction, you guys got it. You're gonna scare away the space clowns.
They get
and they'll be like, oh, okay, I guess we will scare away the space clowns. And then we'll say ha, and then we'll put them on a fucking ship.
Hydraulic stage.
Yeah. and then what's it? World War Z. 28 days later, they'll just start climbing up the stage, and then
meanwhile, someone's going to be sitting in the back with like a sniper rifle or something, and that's going to be our hero. Who is it?
Who's the sniper?
Oh, well,
I never thought I'd
I
say
don't
it.
think Slipknot can do that because they wear masks and it's really hard to see what you're doing.
Facts. You would know as a mask wearer.
I would know.
So have you picked a Doja Cat to protect us from the world?
I think regardless of the situation, I'm going to go with Doja Cat. Because of that, have you seen her in that red outfit where she's got like red skin?
Yeah. I
true.
have seen it. She's a spooky girl these days. Quite spooky, and
I respect the choice. An up and comer in the spooky game.
I don't know if you've seen the
Test her,
Have some faith in the up and comer.
We throw her right into the deep end and see if she can protect us.
I think she does have, I think she can have what it takes, but she wasn't my number one pick. But that doesn't matter because she's your number one pick. And if you haven't already, check out the Demons music video because that shit's scary.
Yeah.
Spooky shit.
Well, so we've picked Doja Cat to protect us.
Doja Cat is armed with a
sniper.
with a sniper rifle.
Good luck, Doja Cat.
She's popping heads.
She's popping space clown heads. Ray guns fall from the sky.
And your other children are definitely not getting killed by mass murder clowns.
They're completely safe.
They're fine at the adoption agency. Oh no!
I
Do you
thought
see
we were
it?
going to kill them all.
No, they're safe. They're probably safe, right? Unless,
At the adoption agency, except I see a few clowns seem to be like overrunning the adoption agency.
I mean, we're safe here, so
yeah.
we're
Anyway,
okay.
I think we might just stick with Doja Cat and just head out.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be okay to fight off the space clowns. You know.
They can come back later.
Yeah, we'll check on them. We'll
All
check
we
up
hear
on
is
them.
radioactive.
You can check up on them in 9 million years, but we'll see how we
Yeah.
go.
And that's the podcast.
That's it. We're done.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on this podcast.
That's okay. Thank you for
Start
coming.
the podcast.
It's been an honor. It's been very lovely to have your IBS sort of speckle through our audio. Oh, there it is again. But truly, it's
Oh God! I think steel pipe just fell or something. Oh god, we better finish up before you malfunction.
Before you shit.
So we like to leave the potty. Where can we find you on social medias?
You can search for Dr. Robot, but you do have to spell the word doctor.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's no DR, none of that nonsense.
DOCT.
Isn't there like... you got 9 million in there as well, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes and sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll come up. If somebody types in Dr. Robot into social media, I'm not sure I have any other Dr. Robots.
You can't miss it.
You can get me on Google too.
Oh,
There you go.
Dr. Robot.
Shall I take it for a test run? I'm going to look it up on Google right now. But in the meantime, the way we like to sort of end our podcast is we let the guests give the audience a wise word of wisdom.
Oh, sure.
Okay, and then we'll play some music to go out, and we'll all dance to it.
Yeah, dance our hearts away.
Okay. Well, everyone listening at home or wherever you are, just remember that whatever you do, there's always... Whatever you do, there's always... Whatever you do, there's always...
Oh, no.
There's always...
It's the IBS.
There's always...
It's the IBS.
There's
It's
always...
getting in.
There's always...
Tandoori hut.
There's always...
Play the music, man. Thank you to everybody for listening to this latest episode of the Plug Podcast, featuring the one and only Dr. Robot. That's right, he came to us all the way from the year 9 million to talk about his music that he's been releasing here on Earth, and we're really appreciative of that. It was really fun to talk to him, and it was a very spooky episode. Shout out to all the Halloween fans in the club, you know. Anyway, you can follow Dr. Robot on Instagram and stuff like that. You can also follow us on Instagram at @itstheplug_, and on TikTok we're at plugtalk with a 0. We've got Facebook, we've got a Patreon we don't use. If you want to support us, that's where you go do it. Shout out to ProPodcast for letting us use their space. That's at ProPodcast with an _ at the end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next week, or in 2 weeks, we will have the lovely You Problem coming on, Alistair and Alana, to come on and talk all about their stuff and music they like and play fun games. And that's the Plug Podcast in a nutshell, isn't it? So yeah, look forward to that. See you then.